After the hotter than expected headline inflation print from US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said that the recent macro data was only a tad bit higher than expectations. In the long run, Americans should focus on long-term declines in inflationary trends, she added. And she also believes that it is a mistake to be focusing on minor fluctuations and that the trend is that inflation is moving decisively down.
Alright, let's stay with macros, but let's center focus on Asia, where the Japanese economy has unexpectedly contracted in the October to December period as high inflation crippled demand, and consumption is what is now the world's fourth largest economy. A second straight quarter-on-quarter GDP decline also means Japan has dipped into a technical recession. On the flip side, Singapore's economy grew 2.2% on a year-on-year basis in Q4, albeit falling short of estimates nonetheless. The reading, however, marks a sharp increase from the 1% growth in the previous quarter. When we mark the Asian markets in a bit, we'll tell you how these numbers have impacted the respective stock markets as well.
And from macros to equities then, Cisco announced that it would lay off 5% of its global workforce, which amounts to 4,000 jobs. Alongside, the company also lowered its annual revenue target as they struggle to navigate a jittery economy. Important to note that the announcement comes amid a slew of other global tech majors announcing job cuts this year. In a reaction, shares of the networking equipment fell more than 5% in after-hours trade.
Alright, and global investment banking giant Morgan Stanley too is reportedly looking to reduce workforce in its wealth management unit. The said decision is part of a larger trend among Wall Street firms who have been implementing layoffs since last year. The cuts, expected to affect less than 1% of the division's employees, come amid ongoing economic uncertainties and concerns about the direction of interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve.
And overnight, we did see a recovery trend across asset classes, and cryptos were not far behind. Like I mentioned, it wasn't just US equities that were seen regaining momentum. World's largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, recaptured that $1 trillion market cap as it scaled two-year highs, breaking past new high of $52,000.